We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the PCL All-Stars and the International League All-Stars. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up to the plate, J.J. Lowry. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, J.J. Lowry.
Now here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. Rodriguez on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 67 degrees our game time temperature. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Manuel Rosales. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Dustin Stern, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Mark Valdez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Mark.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion. Now
another 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Lowry sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So digging in now, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Justin Fauble popped him up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Colin Moran.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Batting 7.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
In now, Mario Gil, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit.
Skied into straightaway right. Rickards under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now in the box, Andreas Zamora. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Zamora is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Hunter Durham, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The PCL Stars lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ray Kurtz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Joey Rickard waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The PCL Stars are out in front, 2-0. Cody Anderson, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56, Cody Anderson. Go Ramos.
Ready now, Francesco Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Manuel.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Rosales. Lifted the other way to left center. Guillen is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Jeff Hoffman, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 34, Jeff Hoffman.
Leading off the inning, Alexi Valdez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Alexi Valdez.
The 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Johnny Rodriguez.
Into the box, Johnny Rodriguez. That's popped up. Foul onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. And not in time as the run scores.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Randy Guillen.
Now at the plate, Randy Guillen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up.
But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lowry coasts under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Lamar France takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 5, Lamar France.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Aaron Blair gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 36, Aaron Blair.
Stepping into the box, Mario Gil. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Third baseman, Mario Gil.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Rodriguez ranging back, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting.
In now, Andreas Zamora. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball. And
Durham, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Manuel Rosales would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Rosales. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2. Two men are on with two men out. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So back here at Dodger Stadium, we're off to the seventh inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Odell Judd is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 7, Odell Judd.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind an account 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches.
Andres Valenzuela will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jimmy Payne gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Felix Pedroza is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hotch, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Mark Lorenz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Mark Lorenz.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Alexi Valdez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch. Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
As a look, now the pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. A 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Tyler White will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
Thanks for joining us as we're all set for what remains in this one. Patrick Boyer will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Lewis Dart will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. William Mathiasen will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Domingo Ordonez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Hunter Durham 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder
Gabriel Aguero will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Aguero.
Hit out towards second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Gareth Raimo will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. From the stretch, and a double steal try here. He swings and misses, throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Oh, here's a little looper, and that's going to drop a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, Dero. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies. Frank.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. The PCL Stars lead it 8-3. Will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Garth Raimo will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Armin Garcia will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Ronaldo Torres enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
That's high for a ball, 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Standing in now, Alexi Valdez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Stepping in, Johnny Rodriguez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey.
Rath over at second. Valdez at first with no outs. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Now batting, center fielder, Randy Guillen.
Digging in now, Randy Guillen. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. Rodriguez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And that will fall as he comes through off the bench. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Frank Santana takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Frank Santana.
behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Matt Adams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. A ball and no strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Raimo back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Stepping in, Felix Pedroza. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Right fielder, number 00.
Dalton Pompey will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Dalton Pompey.
The 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that ninth inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The International League All-Stars came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Domingo Ordonez pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching. Play ball!